Hey, Fantasy Forgers, it's Mike here. I've got Max back there working the camera on the microphone. We've got this cool microphone, man. I'm like a DJ. Anyway, got a box today. I ordered a bunch of stuff last week. I think this is one of the older ones. I'm all about buying cool cards, but I'm not about spending way too much money. And a lot of the 2019 and 2020 stuff is way overpriced, and kind of waiting for those to come back in line. So I did buy some older stuff going back to 1988, all the way up to some current stuff too that I got some deal on a box of National Treasures coming next week. Okay, so this is 1993 Upper Deck single series hobby box. So if I recall correctly, at least according to the back, the player on the back is Joe Montana. It says it contains 36 foil packs, 12 cards per pack, and I'm not about to sit here and open 36 packs. I think you'd shoot me if I did that, but let's pop this open. What I'm looking for is when I get a hobby box like this that's older, we obviously want to make sure that it's not counterfeit. And this was a pretty cheap box, so I did not inspect it, but there's a couple warning signs. If you see on the box, you got these holes there, these little pinholes, and you got this hole up here on the shrink wrap, and you've got some more of those holes, thumbnail size. That's an indication that a heat gun may have hit it. So what some people do with these old boxes is they'll open them up, they actually weigh out the packs, and the ones that weigh more, they keep for themselves and then restock them. But on the plastic wrap, it does have the Upper Deck stamp. There is a straight line crease, going across. So, but that up here, it's just, I don't know, but it was so damn cheap. And I just love opening these things anyhow. So, all right, so I open this up. Look at this. Okay, you got that, and you got this. So, we do open it up. There are sealed packs in here. I have 36 packs. But what's interesting is I don't know. The packs don't look like they're tampered with. So anyway, let's. I'm gonna open. Well, let's do half. Rip through these and just see what in the hell we get. 1993. All right. Some of these old cards back 1993. What's kind of cool about them is that's right when autographs started to become the in thing. So you can get cards that are not autographed of key players that are really special and worth a lot of money. And they don't make cards like this now. They're thick. They're really super nice cards. I've got 3 packs left to open. 1993. I'm trying to think, who was the hot rookie. I don't know. This one I can't open. And you go through these, and there's some really great players. I had a Natron Means that I gave to a buddy of mine, former baseball pro player, and he had no idea who Natron Means was. But you can get some really cool people here that our younger guys won't know. All right, so we got a big stack. Let's go through. And I'll go through these and just kind of show you what I think are some of the cool ones. Here's an insert. Who the hell is this? So it's a checklist, Emmitt Smith, and the checklist has, some of the key players out of this. So it's a season's leader. So that's a insert. I can't pronounce his name. I don't even know who he is. Chris Warren for Seattle. Yeah, he was cool. Darren Smith. So here's a Pittsburgh Steelers checklist with Barry Foster. You guys remember Barry Foster? That dude, they don't make running backs like that today. There are no running backs like an Emmitt Smith or Barry Foster in the NFL. Sorry if you think so, but those guys back then were tough. Look at this. Ronnie Harmon. I mean, talk about some of the most... Okay, look at this dude. I mean, he's got pipes. They could kick the shit out of most running backs out there right now. Keith Jackson played with Miami. Let me turn these around. Which way do they go? They're all messed up. All right, here's another. I do not know who he is. Oh, Deon Figures. There's a Bills checklist. Right, you got Jim Kelly. Remember him? Badass. Gerald Williams, Bruce Smith, Kenneth Gant, Steve Atwater, legend, Gortez Kennedy. That's an insert, but I honestly do not remember who he is. David Lang. Here's Greg Montgomery, a punting legend. Chris Slade. Here's another Emmitt Smith insert. Here's Irv Smith. Not the same Irv Smith you're talking about, but that's a little older. Chester McLaughlin, Brian Washington. Who's this? Michael Dean Perry. Darren Perry. Rod Woodson. That guy is a badass. All these running backs from back then are tough. Very, very tough. You kick the shit out of most guys right now. You got to like this. Downtown Tim Brown. Get this thing out of my face, man. Amp Lee. All right, we got another Barry Foster, Rodney Culver, Louis Oliver. Warren Moon. Huh? Remember him? Badass. Garrison Hurst. I mean, tell me one flipping running back nowadays who's as tough as some of these guys. Let's see here. Jim Harbaugh. Hey, where's the khaki pants and the blue shirt? Up there in Michigan. So we got Chuck Cecil. Huh? Remember him? Badass. Simon Fletcher. Here's a guy from the town we're in right now. Neon Dion. I mean, you remember him? Badass. Let's see who we got. Pepper Johnson. Ken Graham. Barry Foster again. O.J. McDuffie. Badass. Wendell Davis. Bill Brooks. Aaron Wallace. Here's another Jim Everett. Larry Dawsey from the Buccaneers. Let's see here. Let me show you the good ones. So NFL Hitman insert card. Steve Water, Junior Seau, Ronnie Lott, Louis Oliver, Cortez Kennedy, Pat Swilling. Badass, 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 and badass. Brad Baxter on an insert. Green Bay Packers, Vinnie Clark. Badass. Todd McNair, Eric Allen. Okay, this guy is an ultimate badass from back in the day. See how many of you really remember who he is. Chris Dolman of the Vikings. Badass. All right, here. Brett Favre playing golf today with Donald Trump. Good for them for getting out and hitting some sticks. NFL Hitman. Let's see what else we got here. Ernie Mills. Badass. John Copeland. Defensive, man, he's huge for a defensive end. God, he kicks some butt. Henry Thompson. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Drew Hill. Eddie Anderson. Kenneth Davison. Another Minnesota Viking badass. Jack Del Rio. Remember him? What did he do? Went on to coach. Right? Another Emmitt Smith. Another badass. Eric Metcalf. I'd love to build a team here of these guys I've pulled and put them up against anybody in the NFL today. You know, create your dream team and put them up against some of these guys. Okay. Well, we all love Brett Favre, and we think he's one of the possibly the greatest quarterback of all time. But he did steal his job, Drew Bledsoe. Sorry, Drew, you were a rock star in your day, but Tom does kick your ass. The Tim Brown. Look at this. Berman's best. You got Checklet for Berman's best. Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Ricky Waters, Barry Foster, Cortez, Warren Moon, Thurman Thomas, Brett Favre, Andre Rison, and Barry Sanders. I'd take that team. That's a hell of a team. Barry Ward, another Warren Moon, Brent Jones, Jeff George. Yeah, not a badass, but okay. Eric Ball, another Steve Atwater, NFL Hitman. This Neon Dion. I'm looking for. I'd love to find a Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Walter Payton. Find something. Louis Oliver. Here's an insert. All rookie team. Sean Gilbert. I wonder what happened to him. I gotta look. Leroy Butler. Badass. Tim Brown. Here's another one. I mean, they don't make guys like this. Shannon Sharp. Unbelievable. Webster Slaughter. Here another one. Eric Dickerson. All right. Look at his. Can you see his outfit that he wore for the back picture? I mean, is he not a stud? Daryl Thompson. There's a Drew Bledsoe with the New England's checklist. Ricky Dixon, Woodfield, Neil O'Donnell, Ernest Givens, Pat Swilling, NFL Hitman, badass. Ricky Prohl, I have not heard that name in a long time. Before there was Sammy. No, Sammy's not there. He's at Kansas City. Larry Fitzgerald. Before there was Larry Fitzgerald, there was Ricky Prohl. Let's see here. Gary Townsend. O.J. McDuffie. Yeah, you thought I was going to say O.J. Simpson. O.J. McDuffie. Yeah, I was never really impressed by him. Barry Foster. Neil Terrell Buckley. That's a really cool picture of him on the backside. And you see him running? That's cool. Steve Broussard. We got another Jim Kelly. Mike Pritchard, Nick Bell, Danielle Stubbs, Neil Anderson, Tom Carter, Cortez Kennedy. All right, let's get through these. What was I talking about before? Natron Means. And for all you young people, who don't know who Natron Mean is, get your phone out or say Siri or Alexa, who's Natron Means. This is a good card. Dan Marino. You just don't find cards like that. I'm going to set that aside there. Richmond Webb. Dion Figure. Anthony Smith. Craig. John Randall. Another one of the, not Purple People Eater, but they were pretty damn good. Randall Cunningham. Awesome. Ty Dempster. Have not heard that name in a long time. I wonder, Aaron Rodgers kind of kicked him to the curb. We got another Emmitt Smith. Lynn Elliott. Don Beebe. That's a blast from the past. Here's a Warren Moon on Berman's Best. Lorenzo White. Try stopping him. Look at those shoulder pads. I think these candy asses that are out there now. Fletcher, Steve DeBerry, Chip Banks, Gary Plummer, Jay Schroeder, Jim Kelly, Dana Hall. Here. Ultra badass. Marcus Allen. That dude would rock your world. Try stopping him. Nate Lewis, Richard Brown, Garrison Hurst. Rockstar badass. Ricky Prohl, I talked about him. We're on the last stack here. I've got some more boxes, I told you that. Man, this is such a sad... I don't know, I thought that was Junior Seau. It's Sean Jones. I was looking at it backwards and upside down. But Junior Seau, what a sad story. Todd Maranovich, Darian Connor, Bill Romanowski. That guy, they don't make him anymore. Lynn Elliott, Greg Keegan, back at the Buccaneers, Kevin Smith. Okay, quiet badass. This dude ran circles. Him and Quadre Ismael from the Vikings were an unstoppable pair before Randy Moss came in. And Robert Smith, if I'm correct, I think he's in the Hall of Fame right now. Very successful businessman. Never a loudmouth. Rodney Peete, excellent athlete. 2 Rodney Peetes. Curtis Conway. I've not heard that name in a long time. My God. Mr. Miami and Tampa, Heisman winner, just kind of didn't do shit. Vinny Testaverde. I know people in Miami love the guy, thinks he walks on water, but pro career, not much to be said. One of the greatest tight ends of all time, Steve Jordan, on record of having the biggest hands out of any player ever to play in the NFL. Phenomenal. Checklist. So far, that Dan Marino one is awesome. Andre Hastings, Brandon Cobb, John Finn. Calvin Pritchard, David Little, Martin Washington, another Barry Foster. All right, this guy was one of the ultimate toughest guys in the NFL, hands down. Reggie White. Anybody want to tell me another player in the NFL who's tougher than him? Please make a comment and tell me why. Please, I'd love to hear it. Tommy Maddox, Warren Moon. Okay, Mark Clayton. Look at this back picture. Do you think he wants to be Neon Deion? Who had the first style, the style culture of the NFL? Neon Deion or Mark Clayton? Neon Deion. Charles Mann, Ethan Horton, Tony Smith, Chris Spielman, Patrick Bates, Chris Chandler. That's it. The two greatest cards I think I got out of here were, and they aren't inserts. One's a checklist, but Reggie White and Dan Marino. These cards are good. They're cool. They're collectible, and I know they're worth some money. So I'm gonna sleeve these up and go research that. So we'll let you go. Stay tuned. Open the rest of the box later, and we'll see what else comes in this week. Thanks.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I was just checking out the latest Fantasy Forge video. I hope you guys liked what you just watched. It was pretty good, right? Right? Yeah, I see you smiling there. So maybe you want to check out some of our other videos. They should be popping out on screen. Possibly, maybe. You should check them out, right? I see you. Did you spill some water there? What's that? Yeah. Alright. See you guys later.